the 7th of November 2019, Part 1-1. Where do you live? Apartment, house, or flat? 2. Why do you live in an apartment or house? 3. How long have you lived there? 4. Which is your favorite room? Why? 5. Do you plan to move to another place in the future? The 9th of November 2019, Part 1-1. When do you smile the most? 2. When did you last see a bunch of people smiling? 3. How can you identify a fake smile? 4. Do you often smile when taking photos? Why? The 9th of November 2019, Part 1-1. Do you have a hobby? 2. What equipment do you need for it? 3. Do you think hobbies should be shared with other people? 4. Did you have a hobby as a child? 5. What hobbies are popular in your country? 6. Why do you think people have hobbies? The 9th of November 2019, Part 1-1. Do you like traveling? 2. Why is traveling important to you? 3. Where is best place for vacation in your country? Why? 4. Do you want to travel the world? Why? 5. Would you take a job that requires you to travel to different countries? 6. What challenges did you face when you were traveling? The 9th of November 2019, Part 1-1. Who do you trust most? 2. What kind of people do you trust? 3. Have you ever lost trust in someone? 4. Do you trust the internet? 5. Do you trust artificial intelligence? The 9th of November 2019, Part 1-1. What do people usually do with rubbish and recycling in your country? 2. What do you feel when you saw some rubbish materials on the road? 3. In your opinion, why do some people throw that rubbish on the road? 4. Do you ever recycled paper and plastic? The 9th of November 2019, Part 1-1. What do you do? 2. Why did you choose this job? 3. Why is your job important to you? 4. What are your responsibilities at work? 5. Do you think it is important to spend time with your colleagues, clients? 6. What is more important at workplace, people you work with, or environment? 7. What are the ways you can improve your skills at work? 8. What would you change about your job? The 9th of November 2019, Part 1-1. Do you like to go to countryside? Why? 2. Have you ever lived in countryside? 3. Will you live in the countryside in the future? 4. Do you enjoy living in the countryside? 5. What do you usually do when you go there? The 9th of November 2019, Part 2. Describe a time you invited a friend to eat meal at home, restaurant. You should say who cooked the meal, when and why you invited him, what meal you treated him with, how you felt after the meal. The 9th of November 2019, Part 2. Describe a place where you went with friends. You should say where you went, what you did there, who you were with, and explain why it was a memorable experience. The 9th of November 2019, Part 2. Describe a good experience of online shopping. You should say when it happened, what you bought, why you bought it, and explain why you think it was a good experience. The 9th of November 2019, Part 2. Talk about a time you were given the wrong information. You should say what it was, who gave to you, why you found it is wrong information, and explain how you felt about this. The 9th of November 2019, Part 2. Describe an important conversation you had. You should say when and where you had it, whom you were with, why it was important, and explain how you felt after that. The 9th of November 2019, Part 3-1. Do people in your country prefer to eat at home or in restaurants? 2. What would you say the benefits and drawbacks of eating in a restaurant are? 3. What do people usually cook for special festivals in your country? 4. More and more people are having their meals delivered, so would people cook at home? 5. What do you think the impact of technology on food industry? 6. Is technology beneficial in agriculture? Why? The 9th of November 2019, Part 3-1. What life skills can you learn from hanging out with friends? 2. Do you think humans can live a life without each other? Why? 3. Do you think humans need social interaction to survive? 4. Why do some people live isolated lives? 5. Who should people spend more time? Family or friends? Why? 6. What is the difference between staying with friends and staying with family? 7. Has science and technology improved the relationship between people? The 9th of November 2019, Part 3-1. Why do young people prefer to shop online? 2. Do people buy things lavishly these days? Why? 3. How do you think shopping will be different in the future with now? 4. What are the advantages and disadvantages of online shopping? The 9th of November 2019, Part 3-1. How can information be correctly transferred through email or phone? 2. How can people express themselves better? 3. Who are better in giving out information between men and women? 4. Where is an organization you can get information? 5. Will the lack of face-to-face communication affect the next generation? 6. How can someone tell if the information they receive is right or wrong? 7. Would you say people trust the information that is found online? The 9th of November 2019, Part 3-1. What is the difference between man and women conversation? 2. Why do you think so? 3. What is the difference between face-to-face conversation and on phone? 4. Why do some people get nervous while giving a public speaking? 5. Why is body language important? 6. Do you think it is necessary to use visual aids during oral presentation? Why? The 7th of November 2019, Part 1-1. Do you like shopping? 2. Are there many shops where you live? 3. What's your favorite shop? 4. Do you prefer shopping alone or with others? 5. Have you ever bought anything online? 6. What is the difference between small shops of your town and international shops? 7. Do you make shopping when you travel? The 7th of November 2019, Part 1-1. Do you like wearing perfume? 2. What kind of perfume do you prefer? 3. Is there a special brand of perfume you like? 4. Have you bought yourself a bottle of perfume? 5. Have you ever bought a perfume as a gift? The 7th of November 2019, Part 1-1. Do you like wearing jeans? Why? 2. How often do you wear jeans? 3. Do you wear jeans at your workplace? 4. Do you prefer to wear brands jeans? 5. How much do you spend on jeans? 6. Why are jeans popular all over the world? The 7th of November 2019, Part 2. Describe a favorite piece of clothing. You should say what the item is, how often you wear it, why you like it, whether my friends like the same item that I described. The 7th of November 2019, Part 2. Talk about a happy day you would like to have. You should say what it is, where will it be, who you are with, why it will be your happy day. The 7th of November 2019, Part 3-1. How do people dress in your country? 2. Do people wear a specific outfit on a specific occasion in your country? 3. Do people's dress change over time? Why? 4. Is it important for school children to wear a uniform? Why or why not? 5. What children can learn from dressing a uniform? 6. Do you think fashion is important? Why? 7. What do you think the fashion differences between the old and young generation? The 7th of November 2019, Part 3-1. Do you think people really enjoy nature like you say? 2. What does happiness mean in life? 3. Are people happy since birth? Why? 4. Do you think money can make people happy? 5. Are people more happy than before? Why or why not? 6. Why do some people look so happy than other? The 5th of November 2019, Part 1-1. When do you need to be focused? 2. Does your job require being focused? 3. Can you do two things at the same time? 4. Have you ever felt difficult to concentrate on something? 5. What can you do to regain your focus? 6. Why is concentration necessary? The 5th of November 2019, Part 1-1. Do you always have this hairstyle? 2. How often do you have your hair cut? 3. What's your favorite hairstyle? 4. Do you often change your hairstyle? 5. Do you go to barber's shop a lot? 6. Will you color your hair in future? 7. Do you ever feel bad because of your hairstyle?